Welcome to another SourceFuse's Talking Out Cloud, our Friday leadership chat series. And today we're talking about healthcare-focused modernization and how it relates to maintaining security and compliance on the cloud. My name is Liz Grintz, Marketing Manager here at SourceFuse. And if you're unfamiliar with SourceFuse, we have 16 years of deep expertise and are committed to digital innovation, service excellence, and customer success. In relation to today's topic, SourceFuse has developed a deep understanding of the healthcare and life sciences industry, enhancing overall business operations and strengthening security with our fully HIPAA and GDPR compliant solutions and services. And with that in mind, I am thrilled to be joined today by Jignesh Sudhar, Senior Partner Solutions Architect at Amazon Web Services, with more than 22 years experience in the IT industry. Welcome, Jignesh.
Hey, hi Lisa. Happy Friday, and thanks for having me.
Welcome. Thanks for being here. So to kick us off, Jignesh, I'd love it if you could briefly tell us a bit about your background and experience, especially around modernization at AWS.
Yeah, of course. My name is Jignesh Sudhar, and I'm a partner solutions architect on AWS. And I work very closely with consulting partners like you to help them accelerate migration and modernization efforts for their customers and help them to build AWS practices. I have been in the IT industry for over 22 years. And before joining AWS, I worked as a consultant and I help Fortune 500 companies and startups to migrate and modernize their workloads using cutting-edge cloud technologies.
Fabulous, thank you. So my first question is really around healthcare. I mean, like I said at the beginning, SourceFuse have done a lot of work within this industry and also the fintech industry, and hear from organizations that they say that they might be locked into Microsoft Windows licenses and see no way out. So how does AWS address that challenge?
Well, thanks for asking that question. We hear that a lot from our customers. Many traditional commercial software vendors like Oracle or Microsoft, they have built their businesses around software license agreements. And our customers, they want to escape from a world of high locking and punitive licensing terms. These commercial software licenses fees, typically, based on our experience, it adds 20 to 50% of the cost on top of equivalent open source solutions which we offer on AWS. On the other hand, at AWS, we are customer obsessed and we lead with innovation rather than playing licensing game. We don't try to lock our customers in a long-term licensing contracts, and it also keeps our team on top and help them to constantly innovate and offer services at a lower cost. We strongly believe if you offer good services and technology at a lower cost, we know our customers, they will stay with us for a long time. For example, we invested in building a Graviton processor, running .NET 6 applications on Graviton instances. It offers up to 40% price performance. And also we offer proven open source solutions and customer can use them without paying for licensing. For instance, Amazon Aurora, it offers you performance and availability of commercial grade databases at 1/10 of the cost. So our customer, they can take advantage of these innovations and they can move away from old guard vendors or technology.
Okay, that's a really clear answer. Thank you. Thinking of modernization and migration, we know modernization is a very different concept to migration or cloud migration. So if you're in conversation with, say, a CXO who may be new to the cloud, how would you define the term modernization?
So we hear, different definitions of migration and modernization when we talk to our customers and depending upon the different personas we talk to. And in general, moving workload from the on-premises data center to the cloud, like using lift and shift, it is commonly referred to as migration. It is quick, It's cheaper because it does not require any code changes or any major change in architecture. But at the same time, it does not help our customers to take advantage of cloud elasticity we offer. It does not take advantage of all the innovations happening in the AWS cloud technology. Now, on the other hand, modernization, it can be slow, a bit expensive, but it helps our customer to take full advantage of AWS cloud technology. And if you ask me, modernization, it is the process of transforming existing applications and infrastructure to a higher value open source or cloud native services. And the main reason customer need to modernize is that it unlocks new business capabilities for them. It helps them to accelerate their innovation cycle. It helps them to reduces the technical debt. And most importantly, it also reduces the total cost of ownership because the customer, they do not have to end up paying the licensing cost for commercial products, which we were talking about earlier. So eventually, modernization efforts, it pay for themselves. And also, a few years ago, when I was working as a consultant, I had a really tough time convincing my customers to do refactoring and going for the modernization. And in those days, there were no clear guidance available to our customers about which modernization path they should select for their workloads. Also, there were very few tools available to accelerate, the overall modernization efforts. But if you look at AWS cloud, things have been changed a lot lately. Now customers, they are more educated. They have a clear idea of various modernization paths available on AWS cloud. They know which modernization pathways they want to go for. Whether they want to containerize their applications or they want to go for a serverless for their applications, or they want to modernize their legacy databases with the purpose-built databases we offer. So if you look at our innovation cycle since the inception, initially we were focusing more on building foundational capabilities by offering various EC2 instances, building managed services around RDS or directory services, etc. But lately, we started focusing on building tools like App2Container, which can help you to containerize your Windows applications, or porting assistant for .NET. It can help you to port a .NET framework application to .NET 6.0. You can use it to help your customer to move from Windows to Linux containers and can help them to save some licensing cost. We build migration hub strategy recommendation. It can help you to map your existing workload to a different modernization pathways. Or finally, we recently launched microservices extractor. It can help our customer to accelerate their modernization efforts. So you can see, we are putting more and more efforts towards building tools and technology which can help our customer to accelerate their modernization efforts. And what we are seeing is more and more customers now skipping migration and they are directly going, to modernization. So the line between migration and modernization is getting blurred. Migration, I think it's no longer a buzzword. It became a necessity for our customers.
That's amazing. So they're sort of coming closer together, but also what I heard you saying there was there's a lot of long-term benefits as well with the modernization. So not just for the current state, but for their future goals, future state as well.
That's true.
Thinking about compliance, I mean, we all know that being HIPAA compliant is vital for the healthcare industry. And that's why, as I said earlier, all our solutions are HIPAA compliant as well as GDPR compliant. But how would modernization contribute towards a more secure and compliant IT environment?
So cost optimization is one of the major driving factors when it comes to migrating and modernizing workloads on AWS. And that's one of the reasons, our customers, they want to, move their workload to AWS. That's one of the reasons they want to modernize. But after cost optimization, the second major driving factor is security. Protecting information and systems, security, data, and maintaining, integrity of data. HIPAA and GDPR, as you know, it imposes, very high standards when it comes to protecting customer data. And it puts lots of pressure on our customers to keep their workload HIPAA and GDPR compliant. And as you know, customers, they are already under pressure to innovate, to stay relevant in business. And that's where I believe modernization comes into play to take advantage of AWS cloud, which is, providing unmatched reliability, security, and data privacy. Our services and data centers, they are validated for more than 1,000 plus compliance requirements by third parties. Most of our services are HIPAA and GDPR compliant. Customer, they can visit our website for the comprehensive list. So our customer can take advantage of, purpose-built health services, solutions offered by AWS to enhance patient care, decrease cost, and improve operational and clinical efficiency. And not only we offer HIPAA and GDPR compliant services, but we also offer trusted consulting partner network with healthcare competency like SourceFuse. So by modernizing on AWS, our customer can offload lots of responsibilities to keep their workload HIPAA and GDPR compliant, and they can use more bandwidth to innovate and focus on their business.
Thanks, Jignesh. I mean, you mentioned there that SourceFuse has the AWS healthcare competency, and we also have the AWS Microsoft Workloads competency. So how does that combination provide the most value for healthcare organizations? If you could explain a bit more about that.
So that is a very unique and special achievement, and I want to, congratulate SourceFuse for, achieving that. I believe SourceFuse is the first and only AWS advanced healthcare competency partner in Southeast US. And our competency program, it validates and promotes AWS partners with demonstrated AWS technical expertise and proven customer success. And SourceFuse got healthcare competency as well as Microsoft workload competency. I strongly believe knowing technology is one thing, and applying it, to help customer to solve their problems is another. And to use technology effectively, it's very important that consulting partners or software professional or architects, they should have a strong domain, domain knowledge. They should have a strong understanding of, customers' business, like a healthcare or financial domain. And the healthcare competency, showcase SourceFuse's expertise and their proven track record of helping out healthcare customers. Now, on the other hand, Microsoft workload, competency, it speaks for SourceFuse's expertise and experience helping customer to migrate and modernize their Microsoft workload on AWS. And that is the reason I believe SourceFuse is not just a consulting partner, but a solution provider in a true sense, who we always engage their customers to provide end-to-end solution and help them to convert their vision into product or service which they want to build.
Well, thank you so much, Jignesh. I say thank you on behalf of the team because, we work in such good, close partnership with AWS. So I'll pass on everybody's thanks. Lastly, Jignesh, in your opinion, what does the future hold for modernization in healthcare?
That's a very important question. And I think bringing healthcare workload to AWS and modernizing it by using AWS native services, using containers and going for serverless, it's just a beginning. It's just the tip of the iceberg. The real value of modernization, customer will realize when they start leveraging other services to add new functionality, new features, like by using machine learning or IoT, or by using advanced data analytics. Just like the way SourceFuse helped Telescope help to build a telehealth platform so that they can offer virtual health services to their patient. Or the way SourceFuse help one of their customers to turn medical prescription data into business intelligence by using AWS Comprehend. And the recent pandemic, as you know, it has accelerated the demand for digitally enhanced healthcare delivery. And we see a consulting partner like SourceFuse with the healthcare competency and a proven track record in a healthcare domain will play a very pivotal role to take full advantage of AWS Cloud's capabilities by using Modernization to help our customer to meet this demand.
Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing how the partnership evolves as well. Exciting times ahead. I just want to say a huge thank you, Jignesh, for joining me today.
Well, it's been a pleasure to work with the SourceFuse team, and thanks for on behalf of AWS, thanks for being one of the best modernization consulting partner or I would say solution provider. And thanks for everything you do to support our customers. Thanks for providing your help, guidance to those who are looking to modernize their workload on AWS.
Oh, that's lovely. Thanks so much, Jignesh. And thanks as well to our audience for watching. You can go back and watch all of our previous interviews on our YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on our next Talking Out Cloud with SourceFuse.